all the games this season, this was the one game that I was like really, really pumped for.
Oh yeah.
There's not before then. There was not a single game that really got me excited to watch. I really needed like this game right here was the energy boost that I feel like every Grizzlies fan just needed. They needed this bad, and a lot of people kind of came in with like low expectations. Like I feel like a lot of people thought Ja wasn't going to play his normal minutes, which I guess they just didn't see that report a week ago that Jenkins says he wasn't going to miss a step when it comes to his minutes. Yeah. His minutes was going to be right back to where it was. Mm-hmm. But people thought there would be rust, and he wasn't going to be able to perform as the Ja that we know. Now that was not the case. Look, it started off a little. I mean, Ja didn't play bad first half, but it wasn't like anything to say. He wasn't doing nothing too crazy.
A little shaky.
Now what we could say is that he was gassed at certain parts of the game. Third quarter, dude was gassed. He rented like it looked like he was running to the locker room, but he kind of just like was trying to walk around and catch his breath when he went to the bench. And in the fourth quarter, towards the end, you could tell dude was gassed. I mean, he for sure needs to take some time to get back to the stamina back for the actual in-game play. But man, okay, so the actual game in itself, though, which we gotta talk about. Yeah. Like we said, Ja didn't have the craziest first half, and the Grizzlies had a pretty bad first half. All we know is it comes down to us getting the ball back with 9.6 seconds. And according to Ja, he asked Bane, "Hey, should we give a post up to Jaren for the final shot because they're playing small ball with Jaren down below?" Yep. And according to Ja, Bane's exact words were, "Fuck no, we're gonna give the ball to you." They've like, what are you talking about giving it to Jaren? Like, and look, I would have been said this probably the same thing because I don't know how this is just. It feels like a Ja moment. This is Ja's moment. He's cooking. He got us to this point of the game. You got to get the ball to him. That's exactly what they do. And what does Ja do? He posts up Trey Murphy. Now I get he put on some muscle. We could tell that man's continuing to put on muscle. He posts up Trey Murphy, jumps up between Trey Murphy and I think Valanciunas. I can't remember, or maybe Dyson Daniels. I don't remember who was behind him. But yeah, jumps up on him right between them. Easy lay. And Ja Morant hits his first buzzer beater of his career in his first game in 8 months after the 25-game suspension on his mom's birthday at 9:01 o'clock, which is the area code of Memphis Central Time. Like, is that crazy? Like it's actually crazy.
Is that like actually?
Yeah, 9:01 is the Memphis area code, on Central Time. Yeah, on Central at Memphis Central Time, it was that time. Huh. Crazy storybook, like it just felt like a scripted game. I was telling you, it felt like a scripted game.
I kept rewatching that part. It's just like I could see him reading. He was reading I don't know who, Dyson Daniels, I think it was, and then it was he was coming off of the left top of the paint, top of the block. He was waiting for him to bite down. He did that. Once he saw that, did that spin move, and then boom. Just like that was his read.
Yeah, when he went up and hit the shot, Trey Murphy ends up like high-fiving the guy that was behind Ja, which I'm pretty sure it was Valanciunas or Dyson Daniels, one of them. But they did a high five, and Ja obviously gets a shot off and hits his first buzzer beater. Just an insane ending. And then also when you see like the TNT post-game interview talking to Ja says, "I'm a dog." He's talking his talk. But also, first time this season, I'm telling you, we have not seen like our actual team do like the where they group up in post game interviews and like start getting excited and jumping and loud. That energy has not been with the team all season. Nope. It was a different type of energy with this game because we got our guy back.
Like I'm actually excited. Now, remember basketball now. I'm actually excited to watch basketball.
I brought that meme is in? Because Ja. I mean, it shows Ja is basically our swag. We need Ja Morant to be the Grizzlies that we know of. And Ja, running back to the tunnel after the game, he had a quote that went kind of semi-viral on social media where he said, "I kept receipts too."
Kept receipts.
And some people took this bad. Some people thought this was cool. I saw Stephen A. complaining about it. I saw some other people on ESPN complaining about it. Now they're kind of talking like some person said, I don't know what he means by he kept receipts because I don't think anyone was doubting Ja's game or like if Ja was going to come back and be bad or something. But it.
And he was like
whatever.
Sorry, X. You might not be on X too much, bro. All I see is even after Ja was returned under the stat line, it's just oh, the thug is back, thug life, like, bro.
Yeah,
come on, dude. Like,
look, the gun jokes don't stop.
Yeah,
RDC World dropped a Ja gun skit after the game.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to stop. Now, some people are kind of getting annoyed at the gun jokes and they're saying it's corny. I'm not just talking about Grizzly fans. I'm talking about just the media in general. Now, to my eyes, the reason why he said I kept receipts was because, I mean, even like the people on ESPN talking about it.
Yeah.
Bro, ESPN themselves ranked Ja as the 35th player and they're on top 100.
Yeah.
In the NBA.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like Ja, and then you got people talking about how all these other point guards are better than Ja, all these other players are better than Ja. When it's like Ja he's not dropped as a player. It's not like he's regressing or something. He did some stupid shit off the court. That's look, that like the stuff off the court. It's unacceptable. He cannot be doing that. I hope he doesn't no more. You know, he said in the quote, "I gotta protect my peace." But yeah, just because he did some dumb stuff off the court, does not mean he dropped as a player. As a player, he's still elite. He's still one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
Like, in my eyes, I don't care where you rank Ja, but I feel like he got at least have a top 15 right now.
Like, in the thing too, 15. Like, I would keep a receipt too if I was Ja. Is like that ESPN thing where they're like, they literally posted just us. The Memphis Grizzlies have a 0.6% chance to make the playoffs this year. Like, I'd be keeping a receipt on that, bro. Like, they just want to hate. ESPN, screw ESPN, all right? Like Paul Pierce said, F ESPN. Because, bro, y'all are the biggest haters in the world, bro. If somebody's doing bad, y'all putting them down. If somebody's doing good, you rising them up. Screw you guys, all right? Unless it's LeBron. But, you know, like, just screw you guys, man. Stay on that side.
Yeah, like
Ja would say. Stay on that side.
Like, Ja kept receipts for reasons because I feel like he felt his game was disrespected. Like, whatever he does off court does not, to me, you can't transfer that to his actual ranking as a player and like what he's actually been able to do on court. When he's on court, he's with the best. He can play with the best. It doesn't matter what he did off the court. He did his time for it. Did his 25 games. He's back. And look, the rust. It didn't look like there was no rust with Ja Morant. I mean, if there was, he wiped it off in 2 quarters. Yeah. And he's already back. He's already looking like the Ja Morant that we know. And hitting a buzzer beater first game back is insane. Yeah. Easily the most hyped I've been to watch a Grizzlies game, and the most I've literally enjoyed watching 4 Grizzly quarters this season.